Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Axe Ghost, shall we? In Axe Ghost, we're going to cleverly push monsters around a grid and blow them up in turn-based spatial combat. There's daily challenges in which we can face off against the loathsome Garnemar. So, I've never played before, and this game looks very fascinating. It was part of the Turn-Based Thursday Fest, and I do love turn-based games. So we're going to start with the tutorial so I can learn how to play. Welcome. I will make sure you understand how to use the weapons. First thing to know, you can only play one weapon from each card. You're going to join the red monsters together. The push vertical weapon will work. Select it, okay? So I'm going to select this push vertical weapon. It says pushes connected monsters of the same color until any part of the group is blocked and the direction can be toggled. Okay, so we'll use this portion of the card. With the weapon selected, you can hover over any monster cell to preview your move. If affected tiles will be highlighted, or the affected tiles are highlighted, correct. If no highlight appears, the move won't change anything. Okay. So I'm going to push these red monsters to these other guys. And now we need to push the green monsters together. So let's use push vertical. And it says we can toggle the direction. So if I select this, I can push down. And I could move these guys down instead of those guys up. Right. Okay, cool. You can hover over a weapon icon for an explanation. Join these reds together. The regular push weapon won't work. You'll need the one with dots. Interesting. So I am going to put a link in the description below to the Steam page so you could check out Axe Ghost as well and wishlist it or download the demo if you're interested. It is also on sale very briefly until the end of the fest. And I'm going to select this one, and this says pushes connected monsters of the same color. Push discrete vertical. Each monster is shifted independently until it is blocked. So if I push these guys, okay, it worked. That was interesting. I didn't know it would push the guys on the outside. Switch the bottom two greens to be skulls. Okay. Switch vertical. Swaps the types of two groups of monsters. Searches upward from the target square until it finds a different type to swap with. Okay. So this is what I want to use. Switch the bottom two greens to be skulls. Okay. So these guys, they will become skulls because they will hit this right here. No, wait. That was a mistake. Please undo the last move, okay? So, to undo, reverts one card played since the last hand was dealt. In daily challenge mode, you can only use this once. Okay, I'll use it. All right. Instead, switch the red monsters to be green, okay? So this will switch this whole group, and it goes up, and it finds greens, and it makes them all green. Move the lowest skull up to join the higher one, okay? L push motion. Push connected monsters of the same color left until any part of the group is blocked. Direction can be toggled. So we want to toggle it and push this guy around at that. Freeze the bottom two greens. This will let the bigger group join them, okay? So freeze a group of monsters, preventing movement for one turn. When used on an empty space, it creates a single ice block, okay? I'm going to use this. Okay, so if I use this, how will it let the bigger group join them? I guess if we push them down or something? After each turn, the monsters descend. Oh, this is how. And you get a new hand of cards. If the monsters reach your row at the bottom, you lose. Click the end turn button now. Okay. So this game, it's like... It's such an interesting mixture. It feels a little bit like Dr. Mario, Tetris, and then you've got like an element of I guess it's called maybe Gem Quest, or there's a game where you are matching gems and fighting with heroes, and you have different abilities where you're trying to match them, but you're doing that by destroying gems. This is all about shifting them around, which is very interesting and unique. So I'm going to click the end turn button, and now they're moving down like Tetris. There we go. Smashing that big group will make the others flee. Hit the greens with your axe. Okay, so I have this axe. Destroys a group of monsters. Each monster destroyed is worth 1 more point than the last. Appears every other turn. Okay, so every other turn I get this. If I hit this, I'll rout them. Oh my god. And they all ran away. That's hilarious. Okay, interesting. Okay, Ghost, maybe you have a chance out there if their master isn't with them. Hover over anything that's unfamiliar. You might get a tooltip explaining it. Best of luck. I hear them approaching. All right, path to readiness. Okay, so axe, horizontal, vertical, discrete, and switch. Okay. Kill 30 monsters to win. Oh, look at them all descending down like that. And it also has like a kind of a, like, how the monsters are coming down like Galaga vibe. Okay, so let's see. I guess, is this what I'll get next turn? Anyway. What feels like the best play? If I push... Like, I'm thinking if I push these guys, it won't work because... they're already blocked, so they can't move over. But if I use this one, I can move them over, like so. So now they're all matched. And then, what is this guy? All right. Okay, he matches. And then... I'll just swap these to be skulls. Oh no, that actually worked. What's going to happen now? Oh, okay, derp. I was thinking like I match them and then they go away. No. I have to match them together so then I can use my axe and get rid of a bunch of them. All right, but we're not going to use it right now. We're going to use some other stuff. So I can, for example, move this guy over... And now the axe will hit all of them. And then I can... I'm actually going to use the axe now. Just get rid of that huge group. So that's 45 points. 9 monsters defeated. I don't think I could even push these guys up. I could push the skulls up if I really wanted to. But I have, like, these little danglers here. I need to get rid of these guys. So, swap type of 2 groups. Okay. What if I push these guys over all the way to the edge? And then I swap these guys with the skulls. Now, I can't do anything right now, but next turn I can. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to just get rid of this group. And then I'm going to move this group over. and then up. Okay. Next turn, my axe should do the job on the rest of these skulls. But I can make it even more impactful by just knocking this guy over. Now all the skulls are connected, and I could do the same thing here, just knock this guy over. Push these guys up. Bam. We won. Okay, sweet. So it took 5 turns. And we unlocked 2 new weapons to continue our training. So we have a poke vertical and a poke horizontal. Push all enemies in a row. Interesting. And it breaks ice blocks. Enemies pushed off the edge wrap around. Interesting. Okay, cool. All right. Kill 20 monsters with 1 axe is the goal. So I need to start really getting these guys together. I see the most of these green faces. So if I were to move vertical, it's only going to move that one guy, which isn't very exciting. But instead, if I... Like, if I move this guy over, and then I move this guy over, and then I move this group up, at least they're all connected. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 together. Okay. Now I just kind of need to start sending enemies back a little. Like, this eyeball has to get out of here. All right, I'm going to move this guy over, and then I think all I have to do is move this eyeball up, and then I can swap it next turn, maybe. Something to that effect. I'm going to need to start moving these guys up, like the whole group, though. I'm going to push this guy out of here. I definitely want to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're getting closer. Moving that guy all the way to the other side, though, isn't really that great. I guess I could just use the axe to just break some idiots that I don't want. But it's hard to get, like, a good group going. Okay. I can't move this whole group because there's a bunch of other stuff in the way. So I think I want to just kind of move this guy around, get this guy out of here, and then No, I don't want to do that. This is bringing them down a little bit. Allows me to get a little bit of progress, but I don't know if I can make it. I don't think... No, I can't move them up. Even if I move this whole group over, I still can't move it up because this guy's in the way, I think. And then these guys are in the way. No, I totally did this wrong. I was trying to get, like, a big group together, but I should have been moving the big group more frequently in upward. Now, yeah. No, I need to, Alright, here, let me try it again. I was being too slow. Okay, let me think about this again. All right, currently there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 orange guys, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's still more of these green guys. So I don't know, that seemed pretty wasteful, but if I can... Let me see if I can kill a bunch of these orange idiots. There we go. So that gets some things out of the way. And then now I just focus on... That would swap them, but that's not really what I need to do. Alright, so now the green guys are kind of touching. Well, getting this guy out of here seems important. I need to just make sure I understand this. Is this going to make 2 greens and 1 eyeball down below? Yes, it does. Okay, that's very good, actually. That's super useful. Alright. Just going to move these guys up. Try to make life easier on myself. There we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I don't know if that was wise. So I think if I just poke vertical this whole stack, like, at least I get an extra turn to kind of try and make something happen. I think what I'm going to do is just push this over here and then... Okay. No, they're connected, so that would not be ideal. That doesn't work. I could move it over, but that doesn't help me either. Now, what I need is the ability to... This is awful, what I have to do right here. I don't think this will work, but I need to be able to move, this up a little bit. Okay. Sort of. Sort of right. I bought myself 1 turn. Now, the question is... how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Only 17 if I do this maximally. Now, the obvious issue that I run into right here is that if I just like push this up to save some time, I'm only giving myself 1 extra turn. But it still is better than 0. I'm going to do that and just see if it magically helps with anything. Okay. So this should let me move almost everything up except for this guy. Yeah, it's so close to me not dying. What if I... Nah, even if I shifted it around, this is in the way. I mean, I wish it would work. All right. Okay. $20 monsters with 1 axe. All right. So, what I need is to really get my head in the game. I'm missing some fundamental strategy. I'm not using the switching probably well enough. This would give me what? 2 orange guys in exchange for 1 green, which seems good. And then I don't want this at all. I need to get this out of here. So I'm going to shift this whole road. That doesn't help me, though. I can shift it up. And then this way, I can move like this. There we go. It kind of deals with that jerk. Not really. Okay. So what I need to look for is ways to get more faces and switching. And also just ways to push back what I have. So I could push these guys up. And I could push this up. Buy myself another turn. And then if I swamp... no, that's not a good swap. I'm going to just kind of like... That's actually not horrible. Gives me more faces anyway. Okay. So what I would need would be a way to get these green guys out of here so that I can then move this whole group up. And then... Nah, that doesn't do much for me, does it? I'm going to move this guy over to be with his buddies. And then this way, I can just do a simple clear of these green faces. I mean, this makes a whole lot more orange, but then it's above me. Maybe that's what I need, though. Now, if I can't move... yeah. I will lose... I think I can go 1, It's not quite right. Ten more. I just need to move this whole group over, can I? Yes, I got it. Ooh, okay, that was tough. That was tough. I'll tell you what, I'm clearly bad at this. I'm just having to get my head around shifting and the other maneuvers that are necessary. We're going to try and get there. Alright, L push horizontal pushes connected monsters of the same color left or right until any part of the group is blocked, then pushes them upward. Something's coming. Hold your ground. Okay, what does that mean? Just fight him off, basically? What is this red axe? Skull axe. Destroy a group of connected same-colored monsters and all groups adjacent to it. Beware, Skull Axe triggers game over unless it lands the finishing blow on a boss, winning the run. Oh, okay, don't use that. I'm like, I'll just use this Skull Axe a few times, and oh my god. Okay. Oh. That is not quite what I was hoping would happen right there. And by not quite, I mean at all. But I'm going to freeze these guys, and hopefully they'll find their buddy in a moment. And what else would I want to do, huh? I guess I'll just move back over there. Alright. Honestly, I think this is okay, because then what I can do is like some kind of move like this, and then break that. I don't know. Okay. Doesn't seem super useful. I mean, I can do this. I don't know. I'm not huge on any of what I'm doing here. And Agdra is near. Interesting. Kind of scary. And by kind of, I mean completely. Okay. Oh, look, there's the boss. Armored Agdra. Vulnerable when 4 cells around it are all occupied by the same type of monster. Hit twice to win. So that's what we have to plan for. Well, we're nowhere near prepared for that. This sort of... Now there's a red there and there. Does that help? I have no idea. No, that doesn't... It will push him down too, though. So he's vulnerable. I got him once. Oh, I have to hit him again. So this will not get the kill. Because he has to be surrounded. This doesn't help me either. I mean, it's not bad, but I need a lot to happen. I need this to kind of go up. I just need one more green below it. It's presenting me with an issue. Wait. Yes. How about that? Holy smokes, we won it. We completed our training and we're ready to take on Garnemar in the daily challenge. How about that? Oof. I gotta tell you what, this game is awesome. It is super tough, like it's a really brain-tickling puzzle game, but it's very satisfying when you get it done and you're able to kind of grasp the logic of everything. And I'd love to know what you think about Axe Ghost. I'm going to leave a link, like I said, to the Steam page in the description below. It is on sale briefly because of the turn-based festival, and there is a demo. It's also very affordable right out of the gate. So let me know in the comments below, have you heard of this game? Would you like to see more of it? What are your thoughts and impressions of Axe Ghost? Everyone, thank you so much for watching. Take care.